So, guys, after watching season one, episode 12 of Attack on Titan, this episode was definitely interesting. It had its moments of just confusion for me, but there were just some moments that definitely stood out to me that I wanted to talk to you all about and give you my thoughts on. So one of the moments that I wanted to, as briefly as possible, talk about is, this moment here. It's basically the moment, scene with Captain Ian. His team of him, Rico, and Mitabi, and them, trying to come up with the best, or should I say, getting his, Captain Ian getting his team to follow his orders, because, Mikasa is basically explaining to them that, we, we need to really protect Eren here because he's lost control, and he's kind of out of it right now, because once Eren turned into the Titan, he basically did indeed lose control of the Titan. And it was just kind of confusing for me as a viewer watching and not understanding what was really going on. But Rico was more so very outspoken about not wanting to go about the plan that Ian decided to change, where he wanted Rico and a couple of her part of the team to go and fight the 12-meter tall Titan behind them, and then him, Mitabi, and the rest of the team go and take on two other ones. I understand both sides. It's just like, you want to follow orders, but sometimes a order doesn't make sense. It doesn't click right with you, and you feel like you're walking into basically into a point of no return, where you and your team basically could end up passing away due to the current situation. But once they clarified what they needed to do, in the midst of Rico telling Ian that she does not like, she does not like this plan, she's still going to follow the orders in the midst of that. And that's what you kind of need anyway in this type of situation. You kind of don't want disorder between you and your team, because you need all hands on deck. You need to be at full strength to be able to take on and handle the current situation in front of you, even if as I said, the order just doesn't sound fundamentally plausible. It just doesn't fully make sense. But this scene to me just stood out a lot between these four, more so specifically these three, with Captain Ian's team, that I really enjoyed this scene here. Now, obviously, way back at the beginning of the episode, technically at the end of episode 11, basically walking into episode 12, we see that, again, Eren had lost control once he turned into a Titan. And it was just one of those things where you kind of, for me, I questioned it. I'm sitting back like, well, what, 2-3 episodes ago he was in control of the Titan, maybe 3-4 episodes ago he was in control of the Titan, and for him to transform into the Titan again for what, roughly the third time, I believe. It was just interesting to see him not be in control. And for me, I don't know why that is. Obviously this is a new thing for Eren. It's a new thing for me who's watching. I know it's a new thing for you all, for those of you who watched season 1 episode, up to this point, up to episode 12. And I just was wondering, like a lot of questions were already in the back of my mind, but obviously this is a big one, and that is, what's going on when, once Ian transforms into the Titan, why is it that he can't control the Titan automatically once he activates the the Titan, once he transforms? Why is it that he can't fully gain control of this Titan automatically? And it was just something that just it was just strange. It of course doesn't make sense to me. But again, this is new for all of us, me, Eren, Mikasa, Armin, the whole, Attack on Titan military, everybody. It's just new for everybody. It's just something that, we're all trying to grasp and understand as to, how Eren goes about transforming into the Titan, and now how can he fully gain control of the Titan once he transforms. But once we get to, basically this moment here where Eren wakes up in this like dream state, right? He wakes up, he sees his family, Mikasa, he sees his mom and dad, Mom Dukes and Pops. He wakes up and he's basically comfortable in this dream state, but he's a bit confused because basically, Armin, he steps in and tries to wake him up. He stabs him in the arm and stuff like that. It's just one of those things like makes me kind of question, will this be a recurring thing constantly until he gains full control of this Titan, if he's going to be used in such a way, by the military to be able to be a help for defeating many of the more Titans and the Armor Titan and the Colossal Titan, all these things. This is just something new, and it's just strange. It's weird. Doesn't make any sense to me. Trying to wonder and figure out why this is happening to Eren right now, when obviously when he first turned into the Titan, I want to guess and say that this did not happen the first time. Now this is like roughly what the second and a half time that he's transformed into the Titan, and you're just trying to figure out why he goes into this dream state. But he doesn't. He even tells himself, "Well, I'm just gonna go back to sleep." And it's just like, dude, like, snap out of it, wake up. You've lost control of the Titan, but you kind of need to wake up. And that's the thing. Like, Armin stabs the Titan Eren in the shoulder. The blade goes through his arm. He assumingly wakes up, but he's still in the dream state. He doesn't really know what's going on. So it was just something that was just weird, guys, that, I kind of, I question and wonder, what's what type of thing. And I mean, I just don't know, and definitely going to look to hopefully figure out moving forward. But I'm glad that, in the end, Eren was able to get control and be able to do what he needed to do. But, with him being in this state, is this a continuous thing? It's just something that I'm questioning out loud. Of course, no spoilers on my end because I'm still watching season 1. And I'm just trying to just mentally figure out things as the season progresses. It's just, something that was just strange. But at the same time, again, Armin is the MVP here because he steps in and helps Eren remember his why. His reasons why he, chose to do what he's doing, train, and to have him question why do I want to join the Survey Corps. Armin is the MVP to step in and help Eren remember these things so that he can be able to regain control of the Titan and truly go and do what needs to be done. So episode 11 and 12 today were really, really good. There were just specific key things in both episodes that really stood out to me, that I really, really enjoyed, and really just, found, like I said, kind of weird and interesting. And I just wanted to share my thoughts on what, on these specific stuff and talk to you all about. But with that, guys, I'm about to be out. Let me know your thoughts. What did you all think of episode 12 when you sat down and watched it for the first time? Let's talk about some things in the comment section below if you feel up to it. But I will talk to you all next time with more Attack on Titan Season 1. Peace, guys.